Welcome to solverfy.
So initially, when the ball is floating in the water, it looks something like this. In fact, because the ball is much lighter than water, it looks something like this. The force of buoyancy needed to hold the ball up is really small, so the volume that is submerged is really, really small. Now, when the whole container is falling down, now one more thing to notice is that the ball is wet. If the ball is wet, it means that there is a continuous layer of water that goes on like this. If the ball were not wet, this layer wouldn't be there. The layer would look only like this. But because we have a wet ball, it looks something like this. And now, when the whole bucket is falling down with the water and the ball in it, because there is because gravity is simply accelerating them downwards, you don't have buoyancy anymore, if you remember. So because of that, initially the ball starts off like this, but because the layer of water above the ball, it pulls it downwards and the ball gets submerged into the water. Now, once the once the bucket hits the ground, immediately the situation is something like this. The ball is completely submerged in water, and now buoyancy starts acting. And because the volume required to float the ball was very small, but the whole volume is now underwater, the force of buoyancy is much larger than the weight, which makes it pop out. That is it. That is how the whole thing